Some gamefowl bloodlines in the Philippines are worth more than motorcycles. Some even reach hundreds of thousands of pesos for a single trio. But why? What makes certain bloodlines so expensive? Is it rarity, history, breeder reputation, or proven consistency? In this video, we'll explore some of the most expensive and highly valued gamefowl bloodlines in the Philippines and why breeders continue investing heavily in them. Why some bloodlines become expensive. Price in breeding is usually influenced by reputation, demand, rarity, consistency, breeder success. The more trusted a bloodline becomes, the higher its value. Important reality: high price does not automatically guarantee quality. But bloodlines with strong history and consistent results naturally gain attention. LDT Grey, Lance de la Torre Grey. One of the most talked about bloodlines in the Philippines today. Associated with strong structure, timing, controlled movement, consistency in breeding programs. Why it became highly valued. Breeders often mention rarity, demand, breeder reputation, making it one of the most sought-after Grey families.
Price factor. Premium breeding sets can reportedly reach hundreds of thousands of pesos, depending on pedigree, availability, breeder reputation. Melsims Grey, another respected Grey-based family, associated with breeder programs connected to Bibat Uy, known for clean structure, smooth movement, balanced traits. Why many breeders want it? Because of consistency, recognizable style, strong identity in local breeding circles, making demand consistently high. Peruvian crosses. Peruvian-type birds gained popularity due to their tall station, athletic build, unique movement style. Why they became popular? Many breeders began crossing Peruvian lines with American bloodlines, Grey families, Hatch-type birds to create more balanced combinations. Why they can become expensive? Because imported lines are limited, quality stock is rare, demand remains high. Boston or Lacy Roundhead. Roundhead families remain highly respected worldwide, especially Boston Roundhead, Lacy Roundhead, known for intelligence, coordination, adaptability. Why breeders value them? Because many breeders consider them thinking birds, meaning aware, responsive, balanced in movement.
Gilmore Hatch, one of the more respected hatch-related families, known for durability, recognizable identity, long-term popularity. Why hatch lines remain expensive? Strong hatch families continue to gain value because many breeders use them as foundation stock. They are widely used in crossing systems. What really increases value? It's not just the bloodline name. Value also depends on pedigree. Documented lineage increases trust. Breeder reputation. Well-known breeders influence demand heavily. Consistency. Birds producing repeatable traits become more valuable. Rarity. Limited availability increases price. Common beginner mistake. Some beginners think expensive means automatic success. But experienced breeders understand management and selection still matter most of all. The role of marketing and hype. Some bloodlines gain value because of popularity, online exposure, community discussion, sometimes even faster than their actual development. Important balance. A strong reputation helps, but long-term consistency is what truly sustains value. Why breeders invest heavily? Breeders invest in expensive bloodlines because they hope to gain stable traits,
better consistency, long-term breeding value, especially for future breeding programs. The psychology of premium bloodlines. High-value bloodlines create prestige, exclusivity, recognition, which increases demand even more. Does expensive always mean better? Not always. A less expensive bird with good structure, proper selection, consistency can still outperform expectations. Smart breeding matters more than price alone. Conclusion. The most expensive gamefowl bloodlines in the Philippines continue to evolve. From LDT Grey, Melsims Grey, Peruvian crosses, Boston Roundhead, Gilmore Hatch, each gained value through reputation, demand, and breeder confidence. But in the end, the true value of a bloodline comes from consistency, management, and long-term breeding success. If you enjoy educational content like this, subscribe to Chicken Matter Talks for more bloodline discussions and breeding insights.